Thank you for the invitation to speak about the Srimad Bhagavatam. For me, it's an honor to be here. Thank you, Vishnu Jan Prabhu, for inviting me to give the lecture and all the assembled devotees. My name is Premarupa Madhava Das. I'm from Argentina, and my wife Premarupini Madhavi Devidasi. We are traveling here around Europe, and by the mercy of Harinam Ruchi's team, we are trying to serve and to travel with them and preach and give books, Harinam, everything. So let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, we are reading from the 4th canto, 4th chapter, text number 10. So here it is. Jahara samasra vipanaya gira. Yagara Shiva dvisam dumapata srama smayam. Swatejasa bhuta ganan samutitam. Nigrihya devi jagato bishinsh vatva. Okay, enough. Someone want to repeat the verse? Better than me, of course, would be. Jagara samasra vipanaya gira. Shiva dvisam dumapata shama smayam. Swadesha sabhutaganan samastiyatam. Nigra devi jagato vishinvata. Jagara sama sravipanaya gira. Jiva dvishandamu dharmapata. Svateja sabhuta ganana swamyutitam. Devi jagato vipshin. Matajis, 1, 2, want to repeat? Jagara samsra vipanaya gira. Shiva sadhuva sayam. Swatejasa ganam samutitam. Thank you. So now we will read translation and purpose by His Divine Grace Aise Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. So Sani Prabhu will read for me, please.
The followers of Lord Shiva, the ghosts, were ready to injure or kill Daksha, but Sati stopped them by her order. She was very angry and sorrowful, and in that mood she began to condemn the process of sacrificial fruitive activities and persons who are very proud of such unnecessary and troublesome sacrifices. She especially condemned her father, speaking against him in her presence. is especially meant to satisfy Vishnu, who is called Yagesha, because he is the enjoyer of the fruits of all sacrifice. Bhagavad Gita 5:29 also confirms this fact. The Lord says,
Bhaktaram Jnana Tapasam.
He is the actual beneficiary of all sacrifices. Not knowing this fact, less intelligent men offer sacrifices for some material benefit. To derive personal material benefits for sense gratification is the reason persons like Daksha and his followers perform sacrifices. Such sacrifices are condemned here as a labor of love without actual profit. This is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. One may prosecute the Vedic injunctions of offering sacrifices and other fruitive activities, but if by such activities one does not develop attraction for Vishnu, they are useless labors. One who has developed love for Vishnu must develop love and respect for Vishnu's devotees. Lord Shiva is considered the foremost personality amongst the Vaishnavas. Vaishnavanam yatha sambhu. Thus, when Sati saw that her father was performing great sacrifices, but had no respect for the greatest devotee, Lord Shiva, she was very angry. This is fitting. When Vishnu or Vaishnava is insulted, one should be angry. Lord Chaitanya, who always preached non-violence, meekness and humility, also became angry when Nityananda was offended by Jagai and Madhava, and he wanted to kill them. When Vishnu or Vaishnava is blasphemed or dishonored, one should be very angry. Narottam Das Thakur said, Krodha Bhakta Dveshi Jane. We have anger, and that anger can be a great quality when directed against a person who is envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead or his devotee. One should not be tolerant when a person is offensive towards Vishnu or Vaishnava. The anger of Sati towards her father was not objectionable, for although he was the father, he was trying to insult her greatest Vaishnava. Thus, Sati's anger against her father was quite applaudable.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate grim yat kripatam hamade Sri Gurum dinatarinam panamananda madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishvaram. Harihi Om Tat Sat. So we are in this part of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Is wonderful. Maybe everybody know the context of this verse. So here is the situation. You know, Daksha, Lord Shiva, and Sati. They are the main persons in this story. And as you know, there was a big assembly there, and Daksha was running this very big sacrifice, and his son-in-law, Lord Shiva, was there. And you know, when a great personality as Daksha come in the assembly, everybody stand up, everybody give a lot of respects to him. And Lord Shiva, he was in a trance. He was like in a deep meditation, and he didn't pay attention of that because he was like, you know, in another platform. So he didn't stand up. He didn't give respect as Daksha wants. So Daksha becomes very, very, very angry. And okay, this is the context, but you know, he didn't do it by he was like in meditation. He don't want to disrespect Daksha. And well, okay, so there's two bands. The group of Lord Shiva was there, and the group of Daksha start like cursed and fighting ones against others. And Sati was there, you know, his father and his husband, you know, is very difficult position to take part of one or the other one. But she felt very, very, very bad of this situation. And this is the context of this verse. So we can see here how important is that not commit offenses against devotee. When we chant the holy name, what the first aparada, the first offense is blaspheme or criticize devotees. There are 10 offenses, but 2 of them are the most important. And if someone commit one of these 2 offenses, there's only one way to pass over that offense. The other ones, you can chant constantly the holy name, and those offenses gradually will disappear. But from these 2, one is this one, the first one, blaspheme or criticize devotee, and the 7th one. Someone remember which one is the 7th one? Is performing sinful activities with the idea that we can contrast them by chanting the holy name. So these 2 offenses are very, very, very dangerous. Why? As we know, in another part of the Srimad Bhagavatam, another story about Durvasa Muni and Ambarish Maharaj, what happened in that situation. You know, Ambarish Maharaj committed very, very bad offenses against Ambarish Maharaj, and when he committed that offense, the Lord was very angry about that. So he called his Sudarshan Chakra and tried to kill Durvasa Muni. And he started running around the world, around the universe, to take shelter. Please, Lord Brahma, protect me. The Sudarshan Chakra is coming. Nobody can protect. But the Lord said, because he went, he saw the Lord, and he said, please. He said, no, I cannot stop this. Only you have to, ask for forgiveness for Ambarish. That will be the only way. So I give a seminary that it calls Installing the Antivirus of Criticism. So Prabhupada said in a lecture that there are 6 types of visions. And I will describe these 6 types of vision. And this is very related to this text. 2 texts after this one is a very, very important text, and is the main one for this presentation that I give. And it comes like Doshan Pareshan Hi Gunageshu Shabado. This is text, the meaning is like, twice born Daksha, oh man like you can simply find faults in the qualities of others. Lord Shiva, however, not only find no faults with others' qualities, but if someone has a little good quality, he magnifies it greatly. Unfortunately, you have found fault with such a great soul. So this verse is very, very important and is the main text for this presentation. So there are 6 types of vision. In one lecture, Prabhupada spoke about this. Because, when the movement started, devotees were doing Harinam, Sankirtan, and people in such way around the world, some of them, they don't appreciate. So the devotees come to Prabhupada and say, oh, Prabhupada, we are doing these wonderful things. All the scriptures support what we are doing. But people are criticizing what we are doing. And Prabhupada quote this verse that I quote now. It's 4:12. Then you can search and you can see more details about what Srila Prabhupada said in the purpose. So Prabhupada said, there are 6 types of vision that people can have. The first vision is that one can see only bad qualities. People can see only bad qualities. That's the first one. And then I can give some examples if you okay, let's do it. We can give some examples of the Bhagavatam. So we have Duryodhana and we have Yudhishthira. So one time, Dronacharya, his master, asked Duryodhana to go to the village and to the kingdom to see what is going on there. And when Duryodhana came, he said that he only saw bad things happening there. Only bad things happening. And he also asked Yudhishthira, what did you saw there? And Yudhishthira said, everything is wonderful, everything, different type of vision. So for the first vision, we can say that Duryodhana is one of those people. Also, we can see Shishupal. Shishupal, even when he was like a child, he started blaspheming Krishna. Even their relatives, but all the time he see bad qualities in Krishna. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What to say to other people. So one time, Srila Prabhupada was there giving a lecture, and some people in India, they start criticizing Srila Prabhupada. This is a sacred mantra. Why you are chanting loudly for everybody? This is not for everybody. This is something very, very high, not for everybody. So we start criticizing Prabhupada. Even he's doing a huge contribution. The second type of vision is to see good qualities and bad qualities, but only take the bad qualities. No, people can differentiate. Okay, there are these people. Okay, he could do something good, something bad, but no, I will only focus in the bad qualities. So it's like the story, and we know that there are different tendencies, like a bee. A bee is like only, even if they're garbage or whatever, they try to find some nectar, some sweet there. And we have the flies that they see clean things and they see garbage and they prefer that smell, bad smell. So that's the tendency, and that we can see also in the pastime of Lord Ram. Lord Ram, Hanuman was pass over the ocean, the ocean there, when they then build the bridge, and there was a demon that when he was flying, he have a special power. He catch his shadow, and he Hanuman was flying and start feeling very weak. What happened to me? I'm very powerful. I started feeling very weak. And because this demon have that power, that he took from his shadow the power that he have to fly. So that's another thing that we can see. Everybody, we have our dark side. We have shadows. So maybe sometimes we can see in others those, the shadow of the person, and start criticizing because of the way that they act. So we can say that neophyte people, they judge others by their past activities. In the past I know him, he did this and that. Even now, we heard many devotees that criticize gurus. In the past, 48 years ago, 52 years ago, he did this or that, before he was a devotee. Other people that are more advanced, they judge by what people do in the present. He's doing this, he's not chanting good, he's like chanting and seeing the WhatsApp or whatever. And Prabhupada as this great example. He saw his disciples, but he have a broad view, and he saw that they have a lot of bad behaviors, but he said, this is the present for them, but he saw the future. They will become very, very advanced devotees. So that's the type of view that we have to develop. One time, Shyamasundar Prabhu, one of the first disciples of Srila Prabhupada, we met him 2 weeks ago in UK, close to the manor where Jayapataka Maharaj was staying they have a very nice and deep conversation between them. We were witnesses of that ecstatic conversation. And one time, Syamasundar Prabhu approached Srila Prabhupada and he was like, Srila Prabhupada, I received a notification that I have to go jail. He was very, very sad about this situation. And Prabhupada said, oh, what's the problem? Krishna born in a jail. So what's the problem? And Prabhupada asked, but why? Why you have to go to jail? Prabhupada, drugs. And Prabhupada said, what's the problem? I also sold drugs in the past. Prabhupada has a pharmacy. So Prabhupada, as a great father, he always, minimize these things and try to encourage his devotees and everybody. So finally, he didn't went to jail, some adjustments, so that was the final. So we can speak about the third type of vision. The third type of vision is like, even if one see a very little fault in another, this person magnified. This is the clear example of Daksha. Jai, Pranishimha ki Jai. So this is the example, because, here in the purpose, Srila Prabhupada quote about, Shambhu, Lord Shiva is like the more exalted devotee. And Daksha, when he did a very little thing, even and also he was not like, in his conscience, he didn't realize, okay, he's coming here, have to do, no. But he took it as a very, very bad thing. So just something, and he magnified. So this situation of Daksha can make us to meditate on this, because sometimes we are very, very good judge and trying to judge other one, and also very, very good, lawyers about ourselves. If someone says something, we can, defend, oh no, this is because this or that. But we have that tendency to judge others. And when we've found a fault in others, we have to pray and to see in ourselves if that quality also is there. Because if we don't have at least something about that, we cannot maybe see that in others. So better than criticizing others, we can help, we can pray for others. And also in this way, because sometimes we have service that is like not to criticize, but to say some things. We have sometimes administration positions, or you are a leader of a team, and you have to say things. It's not like, okay, no, I don't want. I'm not gonna say nothing. We have to differentiate very, very clear what is like a criticism and what is like try to help. The criticism is like you want to put other people like down, because sometimes it's a lack of trust or of self, self-esteem, low self-esteem. So we need to put other down for us to become like in a higher position. So I have a lot of things to say, but time is running. So I want to share also the fourth type of vision. So now the vision is that you see the good qualities, you see the bad qualities, but you take only the good. No? There was a time that one man was he have a how do you say burro? A hawk? No hawk. Donkey. So he have a donkey, but he always, all the time he was, complain, oh, this donkey is lazy, he eat a lot, but he don't want to work. So he took the donkey to the market and he want to sell them. Okay, this donkey, 20 rupees for this donkey, 20 rupees, 20 rupees. And one guy said, oh, yeah, I will buy it. He paid 20 rupees for the donkey. And the man can have this 20 rupees in his house. He was very happy because he don't like this donkey. And he was walking around the market, and half an hour later, he saw the man that bought the donkey, and he started, glorifying the donkey. Oh, I'm selling this donkey. Look, he have a very nice ears. Look, the hair is very shiny. He work a lot. He have a lot of muscles. Look this, only 100 rupees, this donkey. Please take it. And when the man saw this situation, he started thinking, oh, yeah, this donkey looks nice. I didn't saw this before. So he approached the man again and said, okay, I want to buy the donkey. He gave 100 rupees, and he come back to his house with the donkey. And his wife, when he saw him, what's going on? You went to the market to sell the donkey, and you are coming here. So, who's the donkey? That's the situation. So some people see bad things and good things, but only take the bad things. And in this case, this example, the other one took the good qualities of the donkey and he magnified. So the 5 type of vision is one to see only good qualities. Only good qualities. And in this situation, we have a very nice example in the Bhagavatam. The example of the bull, Dharma. When Dharma, the bull, was punishing by, who was punishing? Kali, the personified Kali. So he started, very bad situation. We have the picture in the Bhagavatam, the bull lying in the earth with the 3 legs, with very, very painful situation. We can see here the cows, the hogs. We can't imagine how someone can do this. But then, what happened? They asked him, who did this? No, Maharaj Parikshit was there. Who did this to you? And what he replied? What was his answer? He didn't say, okay, it was Kali personified of, He didn't say that. He said, okay, this is what you have to this is the law of karma, and okay, I have to pass from this situation. And he didn't found someone, because there are 2 types of situation that we can see. In one situation, we can see the immediate cause of that situation that we are having, and the second one is the remote cause. So the immediate cause in this case of the bull was, of course, Kali was punishing him. That was the immediate cause. But there's a remote cause that we cannot, when we have some things, some issues, some problems in our life, and we can see these 2 different causes, and the devotee have to think like in a broad view and not just in the immediate cause. Have to say, okay, my Lord, so now I'm paying like a token for my sinful activities. Thank you for reduce this, and only I'm receiving this. So, and a very dangerous thing also is to judge others by what happened to them. Oh, this happened to this or that person because he did this or that in the past. I remember, or maybe, what happened to you? You remember last week when you did this and that for me? So now you are paying. Karma is now in your face, bad karma. So here we can see what qualities and bad qualities. Well, there was a time Prabhupada was in Germany in 1970. Prabhupada was giving a lecture to many people, newcomers, and he was speaking about the Varna ashram, and he was speaking about the 4 different type of varnas. Ashrams. So he starts speaking about first class. About ashram, varnas. He was speaking about, Shudras, Vaishyas, Kshatriyas, and Brahmanas. And he starts speaking. Okay, these are the fourth class, the Sudras, the third class, and one guy there stand up. Oh, you! What do you think? You are sitting there in a higher chair, and you are speaking to all of us about these 4 types of person. Of course, that you feel that you are first class, isn't it? And the devotees were there. Like, oh, come on, this is very weird. And they were, waiting for some signal from Prabhupada. Okay, let's take this guy outside and give him some Mahaprasad. And no, Prabhupada was there. He put his face down, and one tear comes from his eyes. And he said, no, I'm 5 class. I'm the servant of all other classes. Everybody was like, wow. That's the view of Paramahamsa. He see himself as the servant of the servant. Prabhupada always put him in that position. And also our gurus, now we can see that situation. He present themselves as a servant. What can I do for you? He's their servant. Even if we feel that we are serving them, of course we are doing service for them. Yeah. But they are doing a very, very difficult task. They commit to bring us back to Godhead. That's his commitment. And when we take initiation, we sign the contract. Okay, 4 regulative principles, 16 rounds, and that's the contract. And you sign, you do swaha, fire sacrifice, the spiritual master also sign, and that's what we do. So the spiritual master have that commitment. And okay, and the 6th type of vision is one that see even a little good quality, and he magnify even such little thing. So when Maharaj Parikshit saw Kali, he was, Kali said, okay, but, Parikshit want to kill Kali. And Kali surrendered. Oh, please forgive me. And he asked to stay in the kingdom in some way. So, Maharaj Parikshit gave him 4 places to reside. Someone remember what are those places? One is like, gold is accumulate. Other? Gambling. Yeah, here in the altar. Gambling. Yeah, what else? Slaughter of animals. Yeah, and prostitution, all that things, those places. So if someone want to go some place like that, you can go to Las Vegas and you will find there all in one place. Of course, we have an ISKCON temple there, so we can go there, we chant, and we try to, purify the atmosphere. And Prabhupada, he have that quality. One time, one devotee, one Mataji, I don't remember his name, who was a very nice painter. And he painted a very nice paint from Radha and Krishna. And, he was showing Prabhupada, oh, I did this. And Prabhupada was looking, And the picture was Krishna playing the flute, and Radharani was with the garland, but Radharani is looking for another, no, not to Krishna, to another side. So Prabhupada said, oh, but Radha is looking for, maybe have another boyfriend. So, the devotee was so ashamed, was very sad. And Prabhupada said, no, I understand, maybe Radharani want to give you this garland for you. Prabhupada always see the good things. He don't punish her. He didn't say so. We have to try to develop this kind of view. We have to glorify the devotees as much as we can. That please Krishna very, very much. When devotees assemble in one place and start speaking about the glories of others, even if they are doing like minion service, because some people are like more extroverted, they perform some things, but there are others that are more, ashamed, or like they don't, because of the character, and that's okay. Krishna see everything. So devotional service is, in one sense, is absolute, and in another sense is relative. Relative of what? Relative of our behavior, our qualities, our energy, our individual, because we are individuals. So each of us can give something, service, can do this or that. And we cannot judge others, put it like, in a scale, oh, he's doing this much service, the other one is doing little service. Because sometimes we can see people that they are doing, they only can go one time a month, or one time in the temple and do some service, some garland or whatever. And we can say, oh, he's coming only once a month, but we have to see all the picture. Maybe he has like 4 kids, working very hard, struggling with many things and situations, and the only day of the week, of the month that he have free, he go to a temple and spend as much time as they have to do some service. And there are others that have a lot of time, but they don't use it in a proper way. So this, that he's doing a lot of service, he's not doing so much, is very, very relative. And Krishna see everything, so we don't have to judge by that. We have to appreciate everybody and glorify one to others. So there are more things to say. Sorry about my English. I try to express myself in the best way. It's not my mother tongue. And if you have some questions or reflections are things that stuck in your mind that you want to share, something that you take from this lecture or talk. Someone can reflect, say something. Corrections or something. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. So there are 6 types of vision. The first one is like one can see only bad qualities. The second is when you see bad qualities and good qualities, but you take only the bad qualities. The third one is you see only you see a little bad quality and you magnify little bad quality, among like Daksha here in this case. And the other one is you see bad qualities and good qualities and you only take the good qualities. The fifth one is you see only good qualities. And the last one is you see just a little good quality and you magnify. What do you think that Prabhupada is the example? I already told. What do you think? The last one, yeah. Because, Melechas, all disciples, very bad background. But he saw something on them, Not only them, also many of, I can speak back myself. So this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Lord Chaitanya. We change our life, and it's our commitment to try to give the opportunity to others to change their lives. That's why every day we're trying to go outside, chanting the holy names, giving books, prasadam. And there are different tendencies. There are people that can do this, outreach programs, and there are people that are here in the temple supporting deity worship, and that's wonderful. They are waiting for the devotees that are giving books, nice prasadam, nice place to stay. So we are a team. We are Srila Prabhupada team, Lord Chaitanya's team. So everybody is doing a wonderful work and job in this movement. It's our duty. Yes, Premi. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, thank you. Very, very important. Yeah, Kadamba Kanana Swami Maharaj, he gave him, sannyas. He's very young. He's 40 years old. Yeah, he said that he trusts more in me that I trust myself. So yeah, if you have people that trust you, they empower you. And yeah, we must see where we have our sangha. It's very important, sangha. No, because sangha we will we catch all the qualities of others. So yeah, there's an example that, for example, if I have like a glass of salt and I put it in a bucket like this, and I fill it with water, and I take just a drop of that water, and it will be like, oh my God, this is very salty. And what you say, if we put this same amount of salt in this room and we fill it with water, then with that we take one drop and we will not perceive that salt. So if we fill our life, the example is the analogy is, with a lot of water, too much water, those bad qualities that we have, they will not be like perceived by the others, and little by little this will be, going down. So we have to have a lot of sangha, reading, hearing, chanting, service, all the time. Keep the vibration going all the time, non-stop. We have to fill the gaps. When you are doing something, you can listen to class. When you are doing cooking, you can, all the time we can spend in Krishna consciousness. So there's another question or reflection. Yes, Prabhu.
I always wonder, this pastime must be quite early in creation. This pastime.
Yeah.
Also, I would say maybe Satya Yuga.
Yes. I don't know exactly when, but yeah.
Yeah, but how can it be that Daksha had that he was so envious already in this age? Sounds like it's...
Yeah. We can see in another ages, like in Treta Yuga also, we have the pastime of Lord Ram, and we see like, there's Ravana there, and there are pastimes of the Lord. They want to teach us something in each pastime. So we sometimes analyze things in two ways, like in Tattva and in Lila. There are two ways. So sometimes it's like difficult to understand things that are beyond our comprehension. Yeah, but that you said, in Satya Yuga, everything, was like no bad qualities, and everybody was religion, but we see things that are from, because when we speak about time, it's a very big topic. We can spend a lot of time speaking about time because we have a view of time that is very limited. Because we analyze, okay, present, past, future. This was before, after, and it's make us very difficult because it's beyond our imagination what time means. Because in the spiritual world, there's no time. I mean, there's no time as we know what is time. There's different, when Krishna have the Ashtakaliya, he do perform in each time different things. But the time is not like our time. It's very difficult to understand. And at the same time, we see a lot of pastime that are in another ages and another yugas. But still there are situations like this. What to say, in the spiritual world, when the doorkeepers were there and they cannot recognize, the four Kumaras, and how the Kumaras cursed them, those things. There were sages, there were pure devotees, and those things happen. We have to take it as, pastimes, leelas of the Lord to teach us different things. It's okay. Mm.
But I mean, if you see Daksha, actually, he just performs this what he was meant for. I mean, with Yake, he's a Brahmana, he do Yake, he do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he get the order to give his son to this punk.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not offense, but if this will happen, if you the father of a daughter, and she brings home somebody who is dressed like that,
Yeah.
you maybe would be curious.
Yeah.
And then you expect a little bit of respect or whatever when you enter the big, you the guy, you Daksha, right? And he doesn't stand up and you think, what is this? And so, it's like things evolving in the matter that it comes to the situation. And I think that the worst thing, or then what where it escalated was when they cursed each other.
I mean, the group, the different groups, because this was terrible. And what Sati says here in the verse, he stopped. He said, no, because he was, have a very clear mind. So she don't want this to happen. And and what happened to Daksha? He lose his his temperament, and then he lose his head also. So we don't have to lose our peaceful mind. We have to sense control. That's yoga. If you cannot be able to control our sense, of course that we are in a process. We cannot say, okay, I am full controlling my sense. But at least if we have the idea and we work on that, okay, we have to, okay, this is my situation now. I will try to do my best. I'm not here, I'm here, but I will work for this gap. Because sometimes we have, the syndrome of pure devotee, and we put very high standards for ourselves that we cannot achieve. Of course, rounds, regulative, but some that are not so growth, that are subtle, that we want to be there, and we have to be tolerant in ourselves. We took very nice seminary from Mahatma Prabhu about self-care and how we as devotee, because we are individual, we are person, have issues, we have problems, we come with a lot of garbage in our mind. So we have to clean, and we must be very patient and tolerant with us. There was another? Yes, Mataji, please.
There was a few slokas before, like it explains actually Daksha is a very elevated.
Yes.
He's not that guy. He did the best like service to his father
by his pride.
That's why we couldn't see the greatness of Lord Shiva.
Hmm.
And Sati, she could. And that's the difference.
Bhagavatam is full of those stories. Indra. Who else? Brahma. Brahma with his daughter. I mean, he saw his daughter and he confused himself. Brahma, he stole the calf and the cow boys. Lord Brahma, what to say about us? Lord Brahma have 78% of the potency of the Lord. And the maximum that one human can achieve is that 78%. Then we have Lord Shiva is 84, and then Lord Vishnu, that is 93. But no, Brahma is there. We are like this, and Brahma, he lives 311 trillion millions of years. And what you say? So we can have two positions. Okay, depressed, or if this happened to Brahma, what to do? Okay, I stop chanting everything. Bye. See you next life. Or we can, have an inspiration. And as we said before, these are pastimes of the Lord. He put some people to do this service. I think that time is finished, the class. Okay. So thank you, all of you, for your kind attention, and forgive me if I commit any mistake or I couldn't respond as you were expecting. Hare Krishna, Mancha Kalpatarvya, Chakripa Sindhu, Vaishnava.